How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. All right. One more time. We need to give a round of applause for our guest. So this is Chanel. Chanel, you want to introduce yourself to the world?
Hey, what's up? I'm Chanel Kazadi. I'm from Ravenna, Ohio, and I just dropped an album, Make It Work, on all platforms.
Hey, one more time. Give a round of applause. So that's what you call professionalism right there. That's how you get your brand out there. That's how you get your name out there. And that's how you introduce yourself. So we have the artist, Ravenna, Ohio. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
You doing good?
Yeah, I'm excited to be here.
I'm very excited to have you. And we're excited to have you at the Kingtif Network, My World Studios. Thank y'all for having us again. Okay, so let's get into this being an artist. You know, it's kind of it's fun. It's fun, but it also can be draining.
Yeah.
So talk about. I really want to talk about an angle that I think you're really good at is the ownership and being an entrepreneur and an artist. So being an entrepreneur, how did you kind of get that going with being an artist?
I've always wanted to do clothes, and you know, when I started doing music and I dropped my first project, Harvest Hooligan, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna make my merch.
Absolutely.
I know what I want to do. I know what, you know, have meaning. So, you know, I created Harvest Hooligan and got my LLC and got my accountant, which is my best friend AT, and we just been running it up ever since.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So you have your own clothing brand, and you own your own basically recording label, so you can distribute your own music.
No, I'm actually now signed with 4x3. They're based in Cincinnati.
Oh, shout out to them.
Yeah.
That's dope. When did you do that?
I did that like earlier this year. The opportunity presented itself.
What made you sign to them?
They just, you know, we did Superheroes together.
Okay.
I worked with one of their guys, Only Shooter Left. And the vibes seemed there, and they seemed very genuine on how they were moving. So I said, yeah. You know, they made me comfortable enough to say yeah.
Absolutely. So as an artist, what does it take for you to feel comfortable?
Communication, understanding, just, you know, level of thinking, all that. You know, we're on the same page. The respect level's there. You know, it's not just about me; it's about you being comfortable as well. So
Absolutely.
You know. Both ends needs to be respect.
Absolutely. Business partners,
Yeah.
not just you're working for them.
Yeah, build a relationship. You always want to build a relationship with someone in order to feel comfortable.
Absolutely, absolutely. So a lot of these kids, they want to be in the arts. They want to be, you know, creatives, artists of some sorts. I mean, she created this dope, this Summer Sounds dope painting. And the thing about it is, the thing about it is, a lot of the kids don't understand what it's gonna take to actually be a full-time artist, to be an not even just a full-time artist, but an artist, and you working a 9 to 5. So how do you kind of balance those two things, like still being creative?
It's very hard, but when you got, you know, supporters in your circle that ride for you, they make it. You know, they make you look at the outcome. They make you look forward to the outcome.
Absolutely.
And all my friends, and you know, they're like family to me, and my family, and they come to shows and they cheer me on and they turn up with me and all that. So, I don't know. It's all about support and who's in your circle.
Yeah.
Because it does get hard. It does get hard. There's times I don't see my family now. I'm busy, always on the road.
Yeah.
Traveling, all that stuff. So now, but they always cheer me on. They always call me. They check up on me. You know, like you said earlier. You know, the music can be draining.
Yes.
So mentally, they'll check up on me. So shout out to my family and friends, and my friends who are family and all that.
Absolutely. No, that's important. Support system, you gotta have it. You gotta have it as an artist.
Yeah.
And then you put on a lot of your own shows. So you talking to different promoters, talking to different clubs. How is that process for you, putting on live shows?
Well, it's easier now because now people hear an album from me and know that I can do more and put me on more variety of shows. So it's easier now. But before, the grind was crazy, constantly booking. It was a lot talking to promoters. I had to learn approach.
Absolutely.
That's what I had to learn because how I grew up and I grew up in an aggressive environment. So I had to learn how to approach not only certain black people different, but white people different.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of learning. I'm still learning.
Absolutely.
Learning.
Absolutely. So this new album, Make It Work, I'm very proud of this album, first off. Hey, everybody give a round of applause for her new album, Make It Work. That's on all platforms. Remember that, that's on all platforms. What was the inspiration from this album?
I wanted people to know me more personally through the music. I feel like I was talking about, turning up and all that jazz too much. So I wanted people to know like what I went through in my teen years.
Absolutely.
I was tired of seeing villains and no heroes.
Yeah.
And if you notice now, a lot of the movies are explaining why the villains are the way they are.
Yeah, absolutely.
And making you understand them more, which I appreciate because that's really how the world is. We were programmed in our heads to believe a prince was going to come to the castle. We were going to get saved from misery, this, that, and the third. And now we're being told like women can do it by themselves, like Moana, for instance. And it's just a lot. They're showing women empowerment and they're showing why the villain feels that way. And versus just saying they're a bad person. No, you're understanding their backstory and why, a lot of things. And with superheroes, when I dropped that, I just wanted people to know like what I was experiencing and letting people know like I was tired. I was personally tired of getting attacked, of people switching up, of people pretending to be there and they never were. It was just all building up for that song. And it was a lot of letdowns that I was reminiscing about while writing it. And that's how it came about.
Absolutely. That's deep though. That's hard. And I think that's a great synopsis of kind of where you are now with your music. The development, because as you just seen, back in the day, they just wanted to show the good guys, and it was just evil to be evil. And now they're showing the real side of the villains and why they became this way. And that's kind of how your music has evolved as well. You were turning up. Now it's like, nah, let me get you in on what I was going through with all of this stuff and why I needed this outlet and to turn up. So I commend you for that. Being a woman in music, especially hip hop, especially rapping. How is that?
The egos is crazy. Some egos, people just cannot snap out of their egos. Like when they think they're right all the time, and it's men. Wow. It's men. Because women will be like, you know what? I'm being this way. Let me apologize for my actions. Because we're taught we have to bow down. We're taught that. And now men can't handle that. We're just as level-headed. So I feel like people just gotta get out of their egos. That's what I went through being a woman in the music. I've ran into so many egos and people they're so stuck in their way. They don't want to see it no other way.
Absolutely.
And it works out for them to an extent. You have to be, for me, I didn't want to be that person where I'm just closed-minded to people's ideas and, advice and all that stuff. I said in 2 cents, I only take advice if it's sincere. You know when advice is sincere and when someone's being, annoying or trying to just put your thought process, your ideas, and just you down in general. Yeah. So I would just say if you're going to be in music, you got to be strong. You got to be strong, because people going to attack you left and right.
Absolutely.
And you just got to be a soldier. You got to be a soldier.
That's a fact. And just to close it out, is there anything else you want to leave with the kids? Because you just left the gym, but anything else you want to leave with them?
Whatever your dream is, whatever it is, I don't know exactly what you want to do because you might decide now it might be this. You might decide later it might be something else. I'm just telling you, put 110% into it. Don't let a relationship distract you.
Absolutely.
Don't let people's negative thoughts distract you.
Absolutely.
If you know if it's going to work, then make it work.
Absolutely.
And that's that on that.
That's
so,
that on that. And this has been Chanel Kazadi. I need a round of applause.
All right, give it up for Chanel.
All right, everybody behind her, we're gonna take some pictures.